guy has all the goodies, man. I need you to build me one of these, dude.
What? One of the mounts?
Yeah.
Do you have a tripod?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you can do that.
We're going to start a press conference.
Just need the screw, which is about $7.
Well, that's easy. I can do that.
We're going to let them know why we're here. Why we mad, and what we want. Occupy LA is tired of banks stealing people's homes in our communities. We're all taxpayers here. We gave the banks $800 billion in bailout money, and they're refusing to refinance families' mortgages, putting old women, young children out on the street. It doesn't make any sense. When you evict someone, you're just going to sell their home at market value. So why not work with that family, refinance their mortgage, keep them in their homes? 30% of the mortgages in California are upside down. People owe more than the worth of their home. And that doesn't make any sense when we have thousands of people sleeping on the streets of Los Angeles every single night. So we're here today to speak out against Mellon Bank, who's perpetrating fraud and stealing homes of Angelenos. So we have about 5 people that are going to speak today. We got Matt Ward, who's going to talk about what we did at the Sheridan today at the auction of foreclosed homes. Cheryl Eichley is going to say some words. We have a homeowner named Jaime Perez, who's facing foreclosure, an older gentleman. We've got Caro, who was at the home of a 60-year-old chaplain when she was evicted at gunpoint by LAPD last week. And then we've got Faith Parker, who's a 78-year-old homeowner who's being kicked out of her home of 50 years in South Central. So thank everyone for coming, and Matt Ward.
We see you, Mellon.
Hi, my name is Matt Ward. We held an action against Auction.com's foreclosure action or auction at the Sheridan Hotel. We cannot allow foreclosure auctions to continue uninhibited in our own backyards. It is the least we can do to stand up for our communities together and to fight for our houses together. There's a great stigma surrounding foreclosure. People feel alone. They've gone through a process where the legalese of the paperwork frustrates them, makes them feel individualized and fragmented. Occupy LA, Occupy the Hood, these groups that are working together, we are here to help families save their homes. You are not alone. We are here together, and humanity needs to stand together to stop the corporate-controlled banking system from destroying and committing crimes against humanity. If you are in danger of losing your home, if you're in the middle of foreclosure and you feel that you're getting the runaround, if you are being evicted, you need to get help. You need to reach out to people who are here to help you. Please contact OLA Save My Home at gmail.com. We are here to help you. Thank you.
If you guys watching can tweet out that link, that would be great. OLA Save My Home at
Next
gmail.com.
we have Cheryl Eichley.
You can reach out to Occupy Los Angeles for help if you are
Hi,
getting
my name is
foreclosed
Cheryl
on.
Eichley. I'm a member of Occupy Los Angeles. And today is Friday the 13th. And traditionally, Friday the 13th is connected to some superstition with Wall Street and trading on Wall Street. Today, we want to bring that bad luck up to Bank of New York Mellon. Bank of New York Mellon is foreclosed upon 2 families that we are helping, Faith Parker's family and Chaplain Bertha Herrera's family. And the reason why I'm so interested in the foreclosure issue is it ties in the corrupt banks, the corrupt Wall Street, the corrupt politicians, the corrupt courts, and all the people that are preying upon those that are going through this issue right now. There are a lot of frauds out there on both sides. This year, in 2012, there's expected to be 12 million new foreclosures in the United States. 1 in 5 foreclosures happens in the state of California. 20% of the foreclosures are happening in our Golden State. And over 70% African Americans and Latino families are over 70% more likely to be foreclosed upon than Caucasians. And what we want to do is we want to invite the city of Los Angeles out on February 11th. We are going to have a foreclosure forum and General Assembly of Occupy Los Angeles focused on the foreclosure issue. We are calling for a moratorium, not only in this city, not only in this county, not only in this state, but in this entire nation. No more foreclosures until we can figure out the frauds and keep families in their homes. And I want to read a quote to you. We must go forward cautiously and consolidate each acquired position, because already the inferior social stratum of society is giving unceasing signs of agitation. Let us make use of the courts, when through law intervention the common people shall have lost their homes. They will be more easily controlled and more easy to govern, and they shall not be able to resist the stronghold of the government acting in accordance with the control of the leaders of finance. That comes from a banking magazine 120 years ago. And this is the way the banks treat us. They think if they take our homes, they can control us and govern us. And we're here to say they can't, and we won't give up. If the banks tell you to get out, stay. We want you to stay and occupy. If you need help, we will do what we can. We're not legal experts by any means whatsoever, but we want to help as many families as we can. Thank you.
Did you say your name again?
My name is Cheryl Eichle. My last name is spelled A-I-C-H-E-L-E.
Cheryl's head of civic engagement
So
at
our next
Occupy LA.
speaker, Jaime Perez, has a valuable story to share with us. We're here at ground zero of the foreclosure crisis in California, where 20% of foreclosures happen, outside of Mellon Bank, one of the worst perpetrators of foreclosures in our communities. And so it's appropriate on this Friday the 13th, which is a day of bad luck for banks in the 1%. We're here to hear from Jaime Perez, who's going to speak about his experience facing foreclosure from big banks.
Jaime?
My problem is that my bank don't help me at all. I have been several times in different banks, but they pay no attention. They get you the mic, can't hear you. They pay no attention to me. I tell them because the payment is too high for me. I cannot work because I'm retired. They don't help me, but they don't pay attention. Really. They don't care about people. They care about the money for them, not for people. They don't care anything about people. Bueno, yo he estado en muchos lugares, en los bancos, para que me reduzcan los pagos, y los bancos no ponen atención en ningún sentido. He ido a un lugar, a otro y a otro, pero a ellos no les importa a la gente. A la gente no les importa, a ellos les importa el dinero. A ellos les importa solamente el dinero. Money, money, money. They don't care about people. Thank you. Thank you.
Kate. So our next speaker is going to speak from a faith perspective on the mortgage crisis in our communities. His name is Dr. Logan, and he's here today.
We'll say good afternoon, everyone, and I'm thankful to be a part of the faith community. I need to. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with cameras and stuff. All right. Glad to be a part of the Occupy LA and Occupy effort and movement as a faith leader. The Interfaith Sanctuary has been a part of this movement as invited by Occupy LA and as invited by those who have a sense of the morality of having sacred space, living space, and the dignity and quality of life. I've just come from a workshop at Second Baptist Church where Dr. King actually engaged the faith community in social justice efforts. We just conducted a workshop just today on the inequities that are so prevalent in our day and time right here. I'm also part of Interfaith Communities for Unity, Justice, and Peace. And just 7 days ago, we talked with Bertha Hernandez, who is a chaplain who's been evicted, if you will, snatched from her home through a foreclosure issue. This location brings back memories because the last time I was arrested, it was out in front of Chase Bank because our chant was, we get notices, but banks get bonuses. Bank executives get bonuses, we get notices. So we stand in solidarity with those who are being thrown out of their homes. The scriptures of Nehemiah chapter 5 speak clearly about how it is egregious that people who pay their bills, who try to maintain their level of living standard, who try to do right, are thrown out, while executives continue to make money. It is an abomination in the sight of God, and as faith leaders, we stand in solidarity with all of our brothers and sisters. We'll continue to do so, and we're going to pray for the bank executives. We're going to pray, especially for those like Bertha, and for those like Faith who are being thrown out, because we believe that God is unapologetically on the side of the oppressed. God bless you.
Thank you, brother. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Logan, for those inspiring words. Next we have Caroline Szymanska, who has a story to tell about last week, a home that Mellon Bank evicted the owner of, a 63-year-old chaplain in Van Nuys, and she was there present, helping this chaplain try to stay in her home. So thank you to Carol.
I was there for much of this in video on YouTube of the part of the eviction.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. So I was at Bertha's home the night before she got evicted. She had actually contacted Occupy LA to help her out with the foreclosure, and so we got the call and we went out there. We spent the night, and then at 9 in the morning, we were sleeping outside in the backyard in some tents with some signs. Bertha came up to us at 9 in the morning and she's like, the sheriff is outside. We got inside the home and we heard them pounding on the door, saying, "It's the sheriff, we need to let us in, we're gonna arrest you if you do not let us in." They ended up sawing off the lock off the door, and then they came in with guns drawn, pointing at us in the house. And then
they didn't close because of us. We're not doing anything about it.
Okay, let's continue. And so they had the guns pointed at us. They came in. They actually handcuffed 3 people at the house and then let them outside. It didn't make any arrests. It just made the handcuffs. They were surprised at the fact that Occupy were there at the home. They escorted all of us out
in this bank.
Out of the home.
That's not true. That's not true.
We are not preventing people from doing business.
We got the LAPD
Preventing people from doing business.
on the scene. He's harassing us. He's harassing us.
We do not have the keys to the door. You're not using the door.
I got to take a trip to go to the bank.
Let's ignore it.
Let's ignore it. The gentleman
Mic check.
Question. He wants to know why he cannot go in the bank. He needs to direct that question to the criminals that are stealing people's homes. It is not our responsibility to have those doors open. They chose to close the doors. Why? Because they know that they are continuing to commit crimes against the nation. We call it financial terrorism. Woo!
Your organization is doing terrorism.
We are not.
We are the 99%. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. You 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 mic check. The 99%. Mic check. The 99%. You are the 99%. I am going to try. 99%. Mic check. I am going to try to ask the bank to open their doors for this gentleman. Oh wait. Open the doors for this gentleman. Okay. So, thank you. All right. So Miss Parker has arrived here.
Okay,
hold on.
Hey.
Change. Drop it.
Right. Our press conference has been interrupted. Donald is being pulled away. I'm trying to help that gentleman. And his anger is misdirected. His anger is misdirected.
All right. So we have with us Ms. Parker, who is facing foreclosure from Mellon Bank and who is the main reason we're holding this press conference. So we'll give a second for folks over there to do their thing.
Okay.
We give people that guy's a political.
We're going to continue. We're going to continue our press conference here.
That guy came out of the building. I think he actually works there. I don't think you should pay him any attention. I think he works there.
Don't blow it. Keep us focused.
Hey, you didn't turn off the bus or anything. You came out the door over there.
Okay, how are you today? Thank you.
Corporate shows have got to go. Hey. Corporate shows have got to go. Corporate shows have got to go. Hey.
Okay. Solidarity clap happening. All right. Well, we've lost our media now because of this disgruntled bank customer. Cheryl.
You are hurting people. We need you.
The banks are trying to keep us on
The banks are helping. He probably works here. We need you. Come on.
He works for the bank. He's a fraud.
The banks are hurting.
Wouldn't be Occupy if there wasn't a little bit of drama, folks.
Bring the cameras over here.
We're trying to get... We're trying to disengage people from drama. Unnecessary drama.
I'm here to protest. Legal foreclosure. Not that dude.
Well said, Anthony. Well said. I'm here to protest illegal foreclosures, not that dude. I love your sign. This is a good one.
They gave it to you.
It suits you. Yeah, very much so. Yes.
Forget that dude. 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 Forget that dude.
All right. My check.
Okay, cameras are back. This is the woman that we're here for.
My check. We're going to continue. Our conference, a press conference. If you wish to stay over there, stay there.
That's the reason why we're here.
That's the reason why we're here.
This is her daughter Sandra, who's just joined in.
My name is Carlos Marroquin.
My name is Carlos Marroquin.
It's okay, I can go ahead. My name is Carlos Marroquin. I represent I'm part of Occupy LA. I'm an activist. I'm an occupier. I don't speak for Occupy LA, but we are all here in unity to represent the victims that have been foreclosed upon and that the banks have committed multiple crimes against them. We have with us one of the victims, Faith Parker. But before I introduce her, I want the young lady that was here to continue to tell her story on what happened on that day on Bertha's home. Cheryl.
I won't be
Go ahead and finish that.
Okay, so basically they treated Bertha like a criminal. They treated like the rest of us as criminals, even though we had done absolutely nothing wrong. She did not deserve to be evicted from her home. She did not deserve to have sheriffs come with guns drawn to her home. Nobody deserves that. But it's happening. It happens every day, and we need to put a stop to it. We need to shut the system down, and we need to do it soon. So May 1st, general strike. It means don't go to school, don't go to work, don't buy anything. So we need to shut it down. We need to stop these foreclosures because they keep happening every day, and we need to change that.
Thank you.
All right, now we have Miss Faith Parker, who has been a victim of New York Bank melon. I think that we need to hear her out, and you're gonna see exactly the kind of people that these banks are hurting.
Thank you very much for coming here. Try to be a little closer. Thank you very much for your attention here, for your presence here. Thank you very much. If only you know how much it helps and how grateful I am to you for your appearance. No one can tell you. I wish I had the energy. This is my daughter Sandra. We have worked very hard. Bank of America has done us a very poor job. I think they're beginning because of you to work with us. I want you to know one thing. Where there's unity, there's strength. I want you to continue to be strong.
Yeah.
When you help somebody, everything you do comes right back to you.
Right.
Sooner or later.